I know y'all missed me. What's crack-a-lacking? Almost done. Might hear things falling. Just bear with me. What's going on, everybody? How's it doing? It's 11:11. Just on time. It's quite an interesting start to the weekend. So I hope you guys are all well, hanging out, chilling, having fun. Before I start talking, let me address chat. So we got Austin Bird. Hello, hello, Headbanger. It's always a pleasure repping all our buddies out there in Australia. And on this dark side, what's up, man? What's up? You guys. What call it? We got I saw Christian Woods in here somewhere. Hey, what's up, Christian Woods? How you doing? Anyway, I hope you guys are all well. Everybody also, hopefully, catching this on the rewatch. You guys are all doing good. Just adding some more entertainment to your grind, which everybody should be doing. You know? Yeah. So we got this re-release of Tengu. I gotta complete the event. I don't have Tengu for the collection for potential maybe part 2 of a warrior. What is it? War Gods collection, the Pantheon, maybe in the upcoming future. But I've also heard a lot of fun stuff about him. So you know, the cool thing is that as of the War Gods infiltrators became a little bit more almost relevant compared to before. Things changed, obviously. Skills changed and stuff. But Tengu just seems like you can pretty much kind of auto raid with him if you get the right setup. Obviously Trickster's Blade is the go-to for that, but he obviously isn't no Zabava, but he's definitely got some fun to him. But either way, yeah. So I gotta get started with the grind. But other than that, I mean, any updates on the channel? So I won't be able to stream weekends until who knows what time, honestly. So unfortunately, it'll just have to be Thursdays consistently. The time will still vary, just depending on personal schedule as always. And maybe if I can add in the Tuesday nights, just depending on my schedule. You guys will definitely get Thursday evenings, late night, or maybe not so late night, depending on, like I said, what's going on. But other than that, weekends are definitely a no, unfortunately. If anything changes, you guys will definitely get the notification or an update from me, maybe in a stream, or maybe through someone else's streams or something. So either way, I'll post Discord. I usually try to stay active in there. If you haven't, joined the Discord yet, you should definitely do that. Just a good way to stay in touch with us, YouTubers. Just if we can pop in a surprise visit anywhere, or maybe even answer some questions if we can. That's always a fun part. Anyway, what about this event? We'll go over a couple things. Just give my 2 cents. But let me go back to chat real quick. So gaming set gonna stop at 2,500 souls. So finish up the second video. Hell yeah, gaming. Take your time, brother. I gotta stay up for a while. Low min set, no. So low min set, so no pressure. Nice, dude. Gaming saying that he's a glass cannon. That sounds about right, man. I mean, if you don't got him on shields, he's definitely gonna not be able to take a lot of hits. Headbanger's asking if I got Ilzar's heirloom. I do not, and I'm very upset that I don't. I think the heirlooms or trinkets that I'm missing are the poison one, the fire one, and let's see, the earth one too. No, that's Nazul's heirloom. I got Loki's trinket. I don't know. Yeah, I forget which other one I got. Well, I'll probably check. Now, Christian Wood says Tengu was one of my favorite. I think he could be relevant with a massive health increase. Yeah, that would be something interesting to tinker with, but unfortunately, you know, there isn't a lot of, you know, health relics out there that can add a little bit of a combination with health and some sort of attack. You can use dragon helms and stuff. Hoplite cord is always a fun one to go to. What else is another one? Then you got what's that one? Red envelope. That's a good one too. They don't have a void one. They should need to release that. Yeah, man. If we could have like a week where they had like an opportunity, or like a month where each week they had a midweek event with those heirlooms, that'd be great, dude. That would be so sick. Okay, let's get back in game. Okay, hold on. Let's make sure this all works. And there we go. For sure. So it's firing. Oh yeah, I'll open up Discord in a little while, guys. I'm just gonna go on my way with some info. Oh, and also, as always, if the sounds seem to be off, please feel free to just chime in with a comment. Either my voice or maybe the background music, you guys can't hear it, or something's a little too loud or whatever. Just hit me up, let me know. So it's Alliance War, Fire Ambush. Off the bat, something that I did share with on Chef's stream Wednesday, which was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. About about the this event. If you are super new to the game, I would definitely recommend. I'm gonna say this. I do recommend you go for Tengu if you have the opportunity. You have the resources, the time to either grind or pay your way through if you wish to do so. The thing is, you guys coming back to the streams probably always wonder why we bring this up, like the different suggestions for different players. And you know, the reality is everyone's at a different stage in the game, and each stage is very, you know, extreme from one to the other, especially lower level players to middle end. The ranges and stuff, I mean, everybody's got a different, but I mean, if you're like under level, like troop level 15 and below 14, I think this guy would do you really well, because you will be raiding pretty low lands within, you know, the appropriate range of ability, which is obviously fine. You're just starting off. Again, for any end gamer who probably doesn't need him, then obviously easy pass. But oh, dude, regardless, always recommend to hit at least 2,500 to 3K minimum, just to get you those tokens for a future event that you know. But again, me looking out for the new people that you know, surprisingly we're still getting, which is great. Tengu's a good one. He's cool. Anyway, so that's it. So next thing, so you'll start to notice that the font on these skills start to get smaller. So, but you know, he's got the cool thing with him is that his attacks double. Certain attacks will double on offense. You know, he buffs himself with the spells, and that 200% shield protection increases pretty good. I'm not going to read everything in detail, guys, but we got this new fire relic. It is easy passable if you're not into using grenadiers or fire troops, but I could totally see this one working really, really well on Ares and Tarhuns. Ares, because it buffs the Spartans, so you could definitely probably find a different little concoction of relics mix with this in there. And Tarhuns, I think he lacks AP with the Grens, but they're tanky as fuck, so that's all good. 1.4s are Beowulf, Tengu, Tarhuns, and Solzar. Any 4-star Fire Titan will give you 1.2. Any 3-star will give you 1.1. Yeah, man. I'm gonna be using Beowulf, and then, you know, I'll go over my typical, whatchamacallit, typical setup for a grind. We got this Flaming Candle, and then we got Ishkar, Abazut, Ilzar, Belobog, and Magmatar as a 4-star Titans. Yeah. And Tengu, little story about him, how to participate. You guys can read all that stuff. You guys I cannot recommend. Look, there's certain deals that look legit, right? If you have $100 and you want to just throw them away, go for it. Do the fiery deal. However, $100 will do you more. It's more worth it if you want to spend it on gems, because gems will purchase you portal stones. Portal stones mean more raids. More raids mean more drops with level titans and relics. So, this is something that I will definitely constantly say in my channel, is that it is important to raid a lot, or in other words, raid more. This game does require a lot of grinding. So if you want your relics and you want your titans to be up to speed, you gotta put in the work, man. Just how it goes. Which is fun. It's fine. You'll learn more about the game and all that kind of stuff too. But let's see. I did want to show my results from the altar and plenty and all that other crap. But before I do that, let me go back here real quick. And then, let's see. So, how do I know? Oh, yeah. So, what is it? So, 5 means it's the altar of... What is it? The altar of abundance, and then the 8 is obviously the one with the epic token. Yeah, okay, so that's what we're gonna do. And cool. Alright, there we go. So this is what I got for one of the regular ones, you know, you get the 5 reward altar. I'm not actually too upset about a lot of these pulls because yeah, they're pretty cool. Bunch of 3-star. I mean, it's you know, fusion food and foraging food. All you know, here's the thing. My perspective of those altars has drastically changed. Will we see something like that again? Yes. When? I really don't know, which is totally fine. But it just encourages me to want to save those tokens even more. I did cash out on all of them, but it was it in my perspective, only because I didn't get so much food drops. But I mean, either you spend that token for a gamble of a 2 to a 4-star, or you get 5 drops. So I feel that these 5 drops are definitely worth that pull. So on that, on those altars was pretty useful for me. So, and then there's this one. You get those rewards again. That food in gold is waste. It's just waste. I have choice, I'm never gonna use it, right? And then that was number 3 right there. So again, fusion, foraging food. And then, so I don't remember how many. I was at 3 pulls. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna go to the next one. So this was the epic token altar one. So obviously, you know, 4-star, but nothing is useful for me here. Just fusion and foraging food. And then I got a big ol' surprise with the Krampus. So that's more prestige food. I already had one from, I pulled him from, I think, a Theaters of War. Jack-o'-lantern, what's up? Hello and welcome. Just kind of sharing a little bit of the pulls I got from the midweek event. So that's prestige food. Again, everything else is not really useful for me, other than fusion and foraging food. And then, dude, oh my god, I lost it. I know I might not be getting all like ecstatic on it, but I ended up getting a segment, so I got real stoked. For me, it's like, it's really hard to just prestige this one away, but it's kind of nice to have another one, you know. Everything else within this pull, I mean, for me, portal stones are a huge value, so I do not see that as wasteful. More fusion food and just a wasted slot with the food. Then after that one, immediately I got an Osiris, which is super sick. And everything else is just, you know, it's gonna have a different purpose. So yeah, and then after that, got an Artemis. some you know, prestige food. Honestly, at this point, I don't even. I think it's fire and health were the defensive skills in the Panthers, so that'll be pretty cool. And then I got a Poseidon, a 3-star mental grasp. I don't know if I'm gonna need it though. I think at least having 3 is okay. Anything after that is useless. I mean, it could just at least maybe, if I have any island defense need, it could at least help out there, you know. And then I pulled, I forget what this is from. I think this is from a 2K. And that's about it, man. So, yeah, got pretty stoked on these pulls. Pretty good stuff. Feel free to share what you guys got in the comments below. And if you're live now, share it in the chat. If you guys got a bunch of shit, let me know too. Wood says, yeah, I got Artemis. I need her for Pantheon. Perfect, dude. Perfect. Man, dude, Artemis was so sick. I didn't get to, I think it was back then, I just feel like I didn't really take advantage of the meta as much as I did as of the War Gods. Well, excuse me, I didn't realize I was still on the mic after that one. But anyway, yeah, Artemis. Great times. I wish he had 5 Panthers though. Ugh. Hopefully they reskill her and add 2 more. And some other, obviously, updated. Alright, so my setup for the grind. I'll be focusing on Beowulf. During the fusion event, I got him to 30. I was going to save the tokens. Whatchamacallit. But I'm going to be grinding, so I'll probably get him up to 45. And the only reason is because I'm going to be hitting all sorts of really low level lands, so I won't be getting too much XP, but at least I won't be throwing much away. And it's just going to be a straight 1.4 grind for the weekend. I need to start saving up tokens. I usually will have like 20, 25 like saved up, and if I know I need to pull them for like an emergency, in case maybe I run out of time, that's when I want to use them. But right now I gotta just at least make sure I don't fall off schedule, and that's a trick when it comes to grinding. You need a schedule. But anyway, so as always, my go-tos are Staff of Poison, Poison Tome, Bust of Zeus this time for the damage buff for the spells and the maidens, and then a Storm Ring, a little more damage buff for those Storm Maidens, and some 3 lightning spells just to kind of speed things up if they're not going. And then, yeah, hopefully you can get them. I should be getting up higher. And then combination of troops, let's see. Combination of troops will be 5 Panthers and the rest maidens, all rage spells, and then there we go. That's it. Jack-o'-lantern says picked up segment on 3rd pool. The rest was food and gold. Not complaining. Yeah, man. Yeah. That's great. I'm excited that you got your thing. Oh, but anyway, huge shout out to Darth, bro. He got himself a segment. That was an awesome reaction. All right, I'm gonna start opening up Discord. So yeah, let me get on there real quick. One second. For sure. Awesome. All right, guys. Appreciate this the patience. always small little details to make sure I get down. Yeah, Discord's open if you guys want to hop in. Yeah, man, we're gonna just be starting our grind. But either way, man, shout out to Gaming. Super stoked. Yeah, super stoked. Super stoked that you got your segment. I think that was probably. Oh man, I can't even imagine. I think the only way I could ever understand that would be when I finally pulled Stormbringer off of a 2K pull. And that was awesome. Hold on. Oh, we gotta change that real quick. There we go. What up, Darth? How you doing, brother?
Doing good, man. How you doing?
Good, bro. Just finally getting to play the game, dude. I was just like trying to count down the time before I could finally get on stream and start grinding, dude. So.
I feel you, man.
You stopping at? You said you're gonna be stopping at 2,500.
Most likely. I don't know. I mean, I might keep going because I'll level up my Beowulf a little bit, but just not feeling it this week, man.
Yeah.
You know, and then, like I said, with this type in this event, I'm like, yeah. Like I said, I just finished my second video. I'm processing it right now so I can tag everything in that I need to do. So I'm just getting that done. And
Nice.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Tengu's cool, but like I said, he's a glass cannon. And with the current meta,
Yeah.
dude, his skills, like his one skill is the end Sentinel, is basically like a golden relic skill. It only works on people that summon stuff.
Yeah.
So who uses summoners now as their garrison defenders? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
No, you're not running into that. So it's like it's a useless skill, and he just doesn't have any defensive inherent skills. So you have to waste relics to make him defensive. But then it's like you want him to be strong. It's just he's a glass cannon, dude. He's a glass cannon. You'll see in my video, dude. I'm all laughing because a Storm Maiden freaking hits me with like one axe and he drops. And I go, there he goes.
Jeez. Yeah, at the rate the maidens are just supercharged, with everything.
It was a Zabava maiden. So
yeah.
Maiden, yeah, man. So she was no joke.
That's wild. Well, there you go. But unless you're, yeah, I don't know, man. That's the rough part, dude. And I think that was one detail that I don't think was promoted enough during the whole War Gods meta was how useful those golden relics were during that time, because everybody was attacking with the a summoner at the time. So
yeah.
But well, hopefully we can encourage more people to get those. I know it's 7K, but if we want to have a chance on defense right now, we got to take advantage of those ambers.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. 7K
Unless they reskill those golden relics that they did, the original relics, how they reskilled them to make them more relevant.
Yeah.
They say, hey, these work on corrupted summons as well. Then it'd be like, they'd be freaking, well, for no pun intended, they'd be golden.
There you go.
I ask how many pulls you guys did during that altar event.
I did 56, I think.
Okay, I did like 54, I think.
Nice.
Damn.
I hated how you both got segment.
Damn. Did you get anything that you were looking forward to?
I wasn't gonna get it.
Oh, dude.
Nothing especially, but.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I still don't see any. I don't see it a waste to level a segment, because she's annoying when you have the right build. So, and I'm sure people can have cracked that code already, but it's still annoying to have to face all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll snag her when, she rolls around. She's got to be coming within the next, month or so, I imagine.
Yeah, most likely.
I mean, aside from Hachi and Tengu getting flipped, I imagine she's going to be up next.
Yeah, they'll probably tie her into some sort of, maybe lore or just release her. don't know.
Um,
Well, you know what? If they do the whole like Finish Plus event, I could see her being in there. If they release the Staff of Despair, because I think that was released with her. If I'm not mistaken.
I mean, if they did that, that would be a double whammy for me, so I could get it. That would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. As for my pulls, though, I got 2 Babas, 2 Osiris, Zeus Athena, Arya Krampus, and a couple other things.
That's not bad, bro. Pretty good stuff. I mean,
Fin-
if you're gonna use it for prestige
felt-
or need to level it or anything.
I'm gonna have to level it to finish up those Pantheons, because that actually helped me finish those up.
Oh
I got
yeah.
2 of them that I needed for winter, and then Osiris for the Egyptian one.
Yeah. I wish I would have gotten an Arya because I don't have her. I fused her away a little while ago. I think as of right now, that's the only Titan for that Pantheon collection. That winter relic I need, so who knows when she'll come out. Let's see. Oh, perfect. Use this, use that. There we go. Nice. Now we got Legion saying, I've noticed you've been assaulting the garrisons of my alliance in the early part, Churro. You didn't attack me. Oh. We are in the same server. Oh, right on, dude. Yeah, man, I've been getting all sorts of garrisons. Losing all sorts of portal stones this week. Ridiculous. Ian Gura's a pain in the ass, man. Bunch of Ian Guras, Rostams, and... But the thing is that I keep trying to, find a way to, like... obviously you can go in with Mahaha, but I just can't seem to win with Mahaha enough. I don't know if it's because I just need the 5-star, but like, I got him Prestige 7, and I thought I had a pretty durable setup, but Rostam just soaks up so much damage, dude. Soaks up those freaking his freaking horde is just ridiculous. So, well, whatever. So, Bird, what's you said something about this event. You got pretty much everything except the last relic.
Oh, yeah. So aside from the Yalith Scarf and this Draco Ignis Skull, I have Tengu and all the other stuff. So I didn't really find much of a need to get it. As much as I want it. Kind of a little bummed out that they decided to put a new relic in an older event. But I can imagine why they did it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they did that before. I feel like they did that pretty often in the past when it came to re-releasing a Titan. They'd always, offer a new relic to it. I remember, I think it was the second or third time Kronos was offered. I think the second time. He was re-released with the Goliath belt. Oh, the Omega belt, I mean. And so I was like, oh, and then they did that again with, let's see, who else? Loki and the Trinket, when he got re-released after like 2 years in a Conquest. Things like that, So.
That's one thing they need to add is that 1.7 boost item or relics. I've been playing this for over a year, and aside from seeing it like one time offered in a chance altar, they haven't actually happened in an event as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I felt like the heirloom was a midweek event, and I didn't have the time to grind it or the resources, So yeah, Headbanger Rostam is he's still really good, man. You can always mix up the relic setup, and he's still killing it, man. So yeah, very good, very good Titan that they made right there. I hope they do that more often, more Rostams. At least one Rostam like Titan per meta.
have been conflicted on what if I should put Rostam on my garrison still, or move Beowulf on him.
Well, I mean,
The only problem is that even though I have a better build for him, he just gets steamrolled by Zabava.
really?
Oh yeah. I do a matter of fact that my troops are lower level, they're only 20. But like I get more
Yeah.
greens with Rostam than I do with Beowulf, and yet Beowulf has the better elemental resist and all that other stuff.
That's so weird. It's probably the other resistance that you are able to max with Rostam, though, I imagine, right?
I don't know. Last I checked, I had like all my elemental at like over 90. The melee was 100. I think only my range was just slightly below 95. Like it was almost perfect, and I had a couple people test it, and they just steamrolled it. Now for some of the other Dragon Slayers, they said they struggled, but Zabava was just in and out just like that.
Jeez Louise.
Like, well,
I need to start using Zabava more often. I never use Zabava. I also don't really hit garrisons enough, too. Yeah, Legion, I can agree with you, dude. I think he could have been better. But then, you know, the thing, this is also something else about Beowulf. It's, I think it's not, I think, well, he definitely brings a different type of, flavor when it comes to defense. You know, I mean, if built correctly, yeah, you can beat it, but, you know, how many troops do you lose in the end? And when you're trying to, you know, when you're pushing for VP and you gotta defend, you gotta fight, like, you know, 10, 15 of those per, you know, alliance. I can only imagine how much that'll slow down your ability to constantly raid, because the other truth is that, you know, Beowulf is beatable, but you lose a lot of troops in the way, in the process. So, kind of a weird little thing that I've noticed, based on, like, you know, facing him, and also just comments I've heard and things I've read in different chats. But could he have been better? Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, all sorts of stuff. Probably should have just been purely spearmen, you know. But then again, the corrupted archers, you know, once you get stuck, you know, super sticky in with those spearmen, and you're getting picked at and chiseled away with the archers. But man, we'll see.
anything new with anybody? Got any fun stories to tell?
Well, I mean, I'm trying to think of a story to tell, but I feel like I've just been crazy busy. But I don't know with what. Time's going by so fast right now. Let's see. What's a new story for me? Dude, I really don't have anything, bro. You still working weekends a lot? I think your job requires you for that, right?
Yeah, I work pretty much all day Saturdays and most of Sunday.
Yeah, dude. What was I gonna say? Damn, did you pull 54 tokens for the event, for the altar?
I think it was like 53 or 54. I had 25 standard tokens and 28 epic. So, unless my math's wrong, that's actually 53.
Not bad, dude. How long do you think that took you to save up for?
When was the last altar event before this one?
Ooh.
Like 6 or 7 months, I imagine.
Damn, I think so.
So
Yeah,
I imagine
remember.
the next altar of plenty will probably roll around, I don't know, probably like August or something.
Yeah, they do it every 6 months. I think that's fair. I mean, it's worth. I mean, now it's gonna be even more worth to save those things. You know what I mean? But,
Assuming they let you use your epic tokens again.
yeah, it's so harsh to. I mean, I'm always able to have at least like 10 saved up, and then I'll go like maybe up to 15, and then I'll pull 5 for like a fusion event. But I was like, you know what? Yeah.
I was super close to pulling a few epics on to level up Beowulf, but I resisted that urge. I was just like, he's already at like 55. I can just grind out the last bit.
Mm-hmm. Totally.
And I'm just like, thank God I didn't use any.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I was gonna actually pull because Berserker food is so hard to come by, you know. But then I was like, you know what, dude? If I either pull for one pre-level Titan, or I can pull to get more stuff, you know. And you get, and so I was like, yeah, you know what? I'll just cash out, start saving again. Just I'm grinding events more often than recently, so I'm able to get a lot of 2-star drops. Of the 2-star XP potion drops. So, yep.
I didn't get some of the relic pulls I also got. I think I got another extra 2 Minotaur skulls, so that'll be nice.
Ooh.
As well as, I'd have to look. I think I got a bust of Zeus, a crap ton of 3-star elemental grasps, the 3-star version.
Yeah, I saw that. I wonder if the 4-star was in there at all. Probably wasn't, huh? Whoa, this team got shaved. Holy crap.
I think I got a 4-star.
Really?
I think I did. I don't know, man. I pulled so much after a while, I just kind of lost track. I got like 10 of 3-stars, though, just sitting in my treasury now, those elemental grass. We use those for land defenders, I think.
Yeah.
I got like well over like 12 Hugins or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Hugin.
Hugin. Dude, there's a ton of those around, for sure. I don't know what that's all about. There are certain relics I felt that were like really, really consistent. That Yggdrasil bow 3-star, I saw a lot from screenshots and stuff. And then I saw a lot of the crow or whatever 3-star. And then I saw a lot of the
shield.
The shield. Pretty much all the stuff that I got, yeah, I saw a lot of. But then when it came to Titans, I saw a lot of the Earth Guardians. Not Skarg or Skolg or whatever it's called. I saw a lot of that stuff. I don't know.
I wish they would have done away with the food and the gold in the epic token. You know, I can understand for the regular Titan token, but the epic token, they shouldn't have had food and gold in there.
Yeah,
gems,
absolutely.
Gems or portal stones, that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, if it is just 50 or 100 gems, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it's still something. Shoot.
I totally want 200,000 food or gold that I can't get in a single battle.
Yeah. For me, it's like...
For me, I can't even use it.
Yeah.
Right? I had to delete them all.
I have to sell them off in order to get rid of them. And it turns into money I still can't use because I don't have anything to upgrade anymore.
Oh, yeah, especially with that resource glitch, just can't claim anything.
Dude, it just, honestly, I got it one time, I don't remember how it happened, and then I purposely just kept using it off until I depleted it. And then when I just started grinding events over and over, like back to back, I was like, holy crap, dude, I can never get rid of this stuff. It's not enough, whatchamacallit, there's not enough lightning storm spells I can make in order to just deplete this gold. But, yeah.
In about a day or two, I should have my castle level 23.
Ooh.
So.
Level 23, you said?
Yep.
Nice.
Most of all my lands have been upgraded, aside from like one farm I'm working on. And then my Titan Hall and Castle should finish up around the same time.
What's your highest level troop at right now?
Troop? 20.
Damn.
Yeah, we've talked about this before. I try to keep them universally leveled. I don't focus on one.
Oh, I see what you mean.
It's good and bad because then I can't I don't prioritize one. But at least this way, if I don't have to worry about trying to level up my militia, like 6 months from now.
Yeah, that's you know what, that's always been the safest. We've definitely talked about it. And more I think about it, it is the safest way because I don't know, it's just enjoy the ride. You know what I mean? There's no rush. You're enjoying it. I mean, the cool thing about these Dragon Slayers is that you don't have to be a max level player to even see some greens. You know, I mean, look, you're still getting greens right now with your level 20s and stuff. You know, so before that was a very difficult thing to achieve. But okay, I need to find where the hell these PP lands are at. Whatever, we'll start here. But yeah, dude, I don't know. The altar pulls are pretty fun to do. It gets a little addicting. I felt like I should have just started. I was about to start using a bunch of tokens. I mean, excuse me, gems. And I was like, wait, I need to relax, dude. This is not okay.
I did the same thing. I was just like, 8,000 gems for one of those epic pull ones. Then I'm like, wait, even with the 100,000 gems, I'm like, that's only like 15 pulls.
Yeah.
It's like, I probably shouldn't burn through that much.
Yeah, exactly. I totally feel it. It's a lot of attacks though for 8,000 gems. It's a lot of stuff I could have leveled or gotten close to leveling high.
There's a small chance I might have spent gems if I didn't get Sekhmet with my saved up tokens, but once I got Sekhmet, I was done, dude.
You're like, I don't care anymore.
That's all I wanted. That's seriously all I wanted. I mean, since, last year, man, I made the mistake of skipping that event. I was like, oh, whatever, you know. I was kind of disenfranchised, the whole horde thing for a bit. And I was like,
Yeah, totally.
Regretted it, man. Especially once the freaking Pantheon tossed that in. I was like, oh, of course. The one I don't have.
It's like
time when I was looking at...
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there.
No,
So at the time when I was watching, I was like, oh, should I get Sekhmet? I'm like, she doesn't look all that impressive. Same thing I looked at with Frigg. And sure enough, they ended up being a lot better than I thought they were at the time.
Yeah, dude, Frigg with that health pool, man, that's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
So I ended up skipping them both. I was like, oh, that just came to bite me in the butt.
Yeah, man.
I am more than ready now, though. I have currently 58 event tokens saved up.
Jeez, dude.
So, I mean, I probably could finish this event if I wanted to, but I'm saving just all of them just for when Sekhmet rolls around, just to get her.
Yeah.
And then anything after that, I'll just use whenever.
Have you skipped out on any Dragon Slayers, or are you getting them all?
I'm getting them all, and I don't want to say how much money I've probably spent doing it. So.
Nah. Yeah. It's all good, bro. It's fun money.
Yeah, like you always say, like I could be out drinking or just go wasting it on something else.
Yeah, dude, that's exactly it. Yeah, it's true, dude. It's true.
That reminds me of that conversation we had a while back, right? I mean, I could be here tapping the screen, or I could hit the bar.
Well,
your wife got you on that one. That'll be the last thing we tapping on.
Well, hey, it's like, babe, I mean, I could, I spend the money on the game. Don't want to be at the bar tapping. Let me tap my screen in peace, baby.
I know, dude. Seriously, man.
I had my friends all try to get me to go out with them and do, I think they were wanting to go bowling, and they were like, we're gonna bowl and drink and do this and that and go out to eat, and I'm just like, but it's Thursday, and they're like, okay, what about it? And I'm like, I've got an event to grind, and they're like, oh my gosh. I'm like, seriously, like you're gonna spend time on your phone? I'm like, yeah, I am. I'm like, this is me time.
There you go.
I don't know if any of you guys have you just like straight up just denied people, like I gotta do this event before I do anything else.
Hell yeah.
Don't bother me.
I have.
Yeah.
Now it's just there's no one doing shit, but before not all the time. I skipped it, but definitely before the pandemic, I notoriously skipped events. and I would just milk one Titan for ages, dude. You know, I go back and I mean I had Loki way past his meta, you know, his like time frame to say, but I wasn't very competitive, dude. You know what I mean? So, but then after a while, I was like, you know what, dude, I just kind of want to kind of see what this is about. And then I started grinding a little bit more, and I was like, I'm not gonna go out tonight. So it's all good. I would save myself way more money that way.
Yeah, money and trouble, dude.
Dude, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Well, I don't know how it's going to be anymore moving forward, but jeez, I mean, just in my area, sometimes it just got too crazy, bro. It was just not, it wasn't even, it got turned into the point where it was like, you were looking over your shoulders a little more than you should, you know what I mean? That's when it just got too messy. Yeah, it was just unnecessary. It's just what happens, you know, because the thing was that we had our go-to areas, and we'd go there, you know, all the time, dude, for years, man. Just a bunch of buddies, but then you start to get, you know, into the older crowd of regulars, and then you start to get the new 21-year-olds who are like so excited about going out and stuff because they can go to bars, and they're all getting fucked up and just causing a scene or getting themselves in trouble. They gotta kick everybody out. It's just like ridiculous, dude.
Rookie drinkers, man. That's the same thing going out on holidays, dude. I used to work security at bars, and I hated working the holidays because all the rookie drinkers come out. People that don't normally go out partying and drinking, and they go out, and like now they're gonna do it, and they just don't know how to act in that environment when they're drunk.
Yeah, and there's some people that can definitely teach them a very painful lesson. And that's just when it gets ugly, man. Yeah. But yeah, dude, we'll see. I kind of do wonder how that's gonna be now. It's either gonna be, you know, going back out. It's either gonna be people really not giving a crap, or people just trying to apply the new normal, showing up with gloves and masks and shit.
Where I live, no.
They're all talking smack, but social distance at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't get closer to 6 feet, bro.
Yeah, bro. There's like 2 people on the dance floor.
Oh, dude.
And those people on the dance floor have to be 6 feet apart.
Yeah.
So, do you guys think we're gonna get a Q&A tomorrow?
No.
I was gonna say no, but
Probably not.
did you realize they stopped? Oh, what was it? I think they stopped saying something on the Q&A. Oh yeah. So you know how about they say they were a few months back? They would say like, "Oh, our live streams will eventually come back, but until then, here's the blog post."
Ugh, I can't remember that far back anymore. But it sounds
You
about
know, like
something
they would say that, right? Like say we'll return eventually. They stopped saying that about like 2 months ago.
Yeah, it's been 2 months
Sure.
already, huh?
Is there a place where you can look up the old Q&A questions they had, or all that stuff they've answered? Because I can't find that. Like questions they've answered in the past. Is there a place to find those?
Just go on their blog and just go to the previous posts.
Let me look at
Well,
it.
I can look for blogs, but I'm talking about Q&As.
Yeah, this should be on there.
Logs, let's see. Let me
Should just
see.
be listed with the rest of them.
Yeah, because if you go when you see the blog, yeah. For example, the last one was on December 4th.
And it is now like the 21st of January.
Yeah. So if
well over a month and a
if
half.
you go back to the blogs and the listing, you just scroll down. There's the update that happened on the 4th.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that was the last one they've done, right?
Yeah. Damn, dude. What the? Yeah, Mahaha was already 3 weeks ago. Holy crap. Almost a month ago. Yeah. Damn. That was quick. Thor was on the 9th. Yeah, and the 4th. December 4th was a bi-weekly Q&A, the last one.
Dude, time flies in this game. My goodness.
I know,
We're
dude.
already almost done with these Dragon Slayers, and it's, you know, in like a few weeks from now, or that whatever, when the next set of Titans come out, we're gonna be like, oh man. You know, remember back when we had Dragon Slayers?
I just hope they do a smoother transition, man.
That's what I'm scared of, man. That's what I'm real scared of. That transition. Just I'm just
Waiting
curious to
for
see
those
how it'll go.
skills to say like times 500 or 800 or 1,000. This skills are so bloated.
Yeah, I think the skills are just so crazy, dude. There's so much in one slot. Like, I laugh because I look at like an old Ilzar I have, and it was literally one skill per slot. Now it's like an entire Titans build from like the back in the day is literally in one slot now. It's just crazy.
I know. I was looking at like. We were looking at like the not taking but Luth, right? I mean, for example, she's got like the classic X skills. Like, oh, remember those back in the day? Those were X skill, man, freaking awesome. Now an X skill by itself is nothing because you have skills where, or I should say, Titans with 4 or 5 X skills times 2 per slot.
Jeez, dude, yeah, man.
Gotta have a microscope to read it.
Yeah,
pretty much.
I don't think so. The more they keep adding on like that, it doesn't surprise me why there's like these random bugs that pop up. I mean, so many moving parts. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, bro. It makes total sense too when you start to think about it and discuss it out loud. At least for myself, because it's just layer on layer on stuff. Like, it's just crazy. And then I don't know. I feel like it needs to. I mean, I always think how they're gonna up it, right? And I always use the example of Life Spark. I was like, that's it, dude. Where are they gonna go from here? Like, there's no way they can make it crazier. And then what happened is the Baba came out. And then, so you just start to realize, holy shit, dude, they can really do all that stuff. So I'm very curious to see what they'll do next time.
Yeah, so I wonder what kind of mechanic they're gonna introduce in the next set of Titans.
I think it's safe to assume that Omegas or summoning have to come back, dude. Unless there's something new that we haven't, discovered that they've been, either hiding or hasn't leaked yet. But if it's not summoning, then I don't know. I wonder I am curious to see what they're gonna have. Fuck, dude.
I mean, we have Titans. We have Titans that heal. We have Titans that invoke different spells and all that stuff.
Yeah.
We have new auras. Like, what else is there for them to do?
I don't know. But the thing is, I feel that sometimes they don't need to really whip out something new all the time, dude. Like, it's okay to let something, have a longer lifespan. Like, maybe instead of, a brand spanking new, element, or not just element, but, mechanics, maybe just, a combination of different skills, like incorporating more of that heal with different skills. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff they can do. I think the aura thing is cool. But yeah, I want to know if we will ever have, if and when we ever have, something that summons and is calling corrupted troops. I think that's when it's gonna get crazy. That's gonna be
So
a
you mean
lot.
like something that calls corrupted but can summon omegas?
Mm-hmm.
Like a...
I also really want them to start making it possible for us to attack with 2 Titans. I think that'd be so sick, dude. I feel like they could do that because they already kind of did that with Nergal, and his warrior spirits. I thought that was the weirdest thing that they introduced that they'd never really expanded on. They really did that special, unique thing with each of those war gods. They all had something super unique. But
doesn't Nephilinus get some kind of fire guardians?
Yeah, but they suck. Yeah, but yeah, I think that would have been because then the Ares has the Spartans that he drops and stuff, and yeah, it's a bunch of cool stuff. Hold on, I need to do some math. Missing something. Oh yeah, perfect. Yeah, I would really think, I think that'd be super sick, dude. You can pick, you know, a second Titan to come in. Just, I don't know, just have more. I feel like it would be cool just because the maps are so big, you know. When you're, so I think it would make it possible. You could send one Titan over there. You could send the other one over, you know, a certain direction. Be more.
Well, it'd be like assault.
Yeah, but you're in control.
Well, you're in control of which Titans you pick.
Yeah.
And they'd also bring their buffs to the field too.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, I'm sure they would introduce it as it just being there, you know, it wouldn't really do much. Maybe with time, they, you know, with whenever, however long, they would update it with its, you know, skills being part of the battle. Yeah, you can get real.
You know, I think it'd be kind of cool. I think it'd be kind of cool defensively is if like the Titans that you pick for your lands would make that land that element. Let's say you put a poison Titan on there, then it puts those poison fields. If you pick a lightning Titan, then it has like lightning bolts coming down the field at random times or something like that.
Yeah.
Earth Titans have like earthquakes.
That would be pretty neat.
Yeah, dude.
Just something.
Well, then, you know, like
Yeah.
ice.
There's a lot of
void,
like holes, you know, when it comes to the spells and then what they can do with the lands and stuff that they if you know, the thing is that, you know, with these past couple weeks we've been we dropped down to gold, did some recruitment stuff, right, for the team trying to build it up. But there's a lot of maps that I forgot about that you don't see anymore when you start to get up a higher level. And yeah, you know, like you were saying, those like the one map that has the lightning going right in the middle, the other one with the little like, you know, poison gas thing from like the ground and stuff like that, you know, that'd be super sick.
Yeah, I would.
Let's see. Chat says Legion. Oh yeah. Legion brings a good point. Annoying defenders, you can just pass on them. Yeah, for sure. That's why you see a lot of heavier like VP lands and champions and below, because people don't want to bother getting the Ares or anybody, you know. Headbanger said, doesn't matter with Dragon Slayer Titans, you can get wins in attack and defense, which is great, dude. I think that's what we need to see more of. I just, again, Devs, if you're out there listening,
that was the same thing with the War Gods, though, too. At the time, you needed the War Gods. Whatever's the meta is the meta. You know what I'm saying? I mean, those are going to be the Titans you're going to use for now. And in 6 months, Dragon Slayer is going to be like how the War Gods are now. Like, oh, they're cool. They're still somewhat useful, but they're definitely not the meta.
Yeah, exactly. We just need a healthy transition. Just healthy transitions, man. Whether it's something super gradual or maybe an event that introduces the meta, I don't know, but just don't reset people's accounts, man. That's not fun.
No.
Let's see. Jack Leonard says, or you and 5 other Alliance member Titan attack same land, same time.
Oh, we talking
that
like
sounds like
Pokemon
Raid
Go
Boss
style. Yeah.
Very similar to Raid Boss, but I think that could probably be like another game mode instead of or another tournament, you know, similar to like to Raid Boss, or maybe certain alliance in the I'm just going in a completely different direction than what he's saying, but I'm thinking if 5 people were to attack an island, there's got to be something big about it in order for that to happen. Because that just sounds like a huge assault, bro. Like 5 people hitting your garrison at one point, like you gotta have like 4 Rostoms on defense for that to happen.
Envious in chat's talking about how because you use 6 stones instead of 3 during garrison raids, how about you can have 2 defending titans or 2 attacking titans at the very least. Just add a bit more to the timer.
Yeah, that's also something that that is important, that I really do hope that they do address, and I hope that we can, you know, maybe in future streams with conversations, maybe I'll definitely make that a conversation once we get a good group, and just keep pushing it out. But like the importance of better rewards the longer the timer runs. In you know, for example, if you're attacking, like, for you know, a Rostam, managed to beat him with maybe a couple seconds to spare, you don't want to get like a fireball spell as a drop, you know what I mean, for all that effort and maybe losing all your army. So I think I would love for them to incorporate something where if you know, at each minute, like, the amount or the chance grows for triple drops and higher rarity, you know, items and stuff like that as an incentive too, dude, you know. So yeah, I think that would be pretty cool. I'm sure it's something it could add. Love adding stuff.
They should
to
also
it, so.
think about. Oh, sorry, I'll let you go first.
No, go for it.
Well, I mean, everyone gets the satisfaction of seeing green when they defend a land or their garrison, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't really get anything out of it. Why don't you get like rewards or something in return for you know, getting it?
Absolutely.
And I don't know if that could be abused or at all, but like, but still, I think it'd be a lot more fun.
It would be, and again, it's all about incentive too. If you want to do something, then, you know, it would make the player want to keep at it if there's, you know, appropriate, you know, rewards. You know, yeah, I remember garrison raids used to give you, I think, 4 souls per hit back in the day for events. So you can get 3 stones. Yeah, 10 souls. Oh shoot, how many was it? Was it 4 souls per garrison raid? It wasn't 14. Holy crap, I can't remember. But I remember, yeah, my first event that I participated in, you used to get a certain amount of souls per garrison raid, which made sense. But now you never see that again. I'm sure they I wonder why they took it off. But anyway, yeah, more incentives. More incentives. Rewards, whatever.
Hope when they update the, I think they mentioned that they were going to adjust some stuff with the inventory to make it easier, so we don't have to like scroll through 600 different relics. Which,
yeah,
I imagine there'll be like some.
I'm curious to see what they do.
All I ask is for a lock function and maybe a better filter. That's all I want.
Yeah, a better filter would be great. Like if you can like pick it by either by name or by, you know, like what it buffs, you know what I'm saying? You know, or defends, like how Yuki's database is. You know what I'm saying? And you can kind of like say, I want to find stuff that just buffs my Titan. I don't want something like that, you know, or I want something that's going to give me fire resistance, and it pops up all the fire resistant relics you have in your inventory. And that's in there. Guess and search around for what you have.
That reminds me. Yuki's database is actually missing that Unok idol or relic that needs to get added in there too.
Oh yeah, he will. He will hear our cries. Oh, but gaming, you put something interesting. Throne Wars would be good to have. Dude, I absolutely love Throne Wars. If they ever brought that back, dude, you would honestly. I think it would just really juice up the community, especially for the people that have only heard of it, you know. And for those who have never, you know, don't know about, you know, Game of Thrones. I always say this shit from Throne Wars. You can definitely go back and look it up and check out, you know, previous or past streams or videos about it. It was literally just an all-out war. It was only your 50 players in one team, and there's no ganging up on teams, because it was each alliance for itself, man. It was fantastic. Just the unfortunate side was that I feel like they couldn't handle the amount of activity in those servers, because it was pretty intense. And yeah, good. It was good times, man. I can't remember who said it, but someone compared it to like the Super Bowl of DOT, and I felt like it was just that because there's the prep work that went in for an entire alliance to get its top players in there, or get your top players together, and then the prep work the night before it started just to have all lands and chaining them and sending them over to the it was just crazy how everything went. Great time though. And I wish they would just bring it back. That'd be so cool. Jacqueline,
I mean, I'm surprised they haven't tried to. Well, they made it in the background, but I mean, you just think all that work and time they put into it, and they promoted it, and then just like, I mean, it's been what, a couple years now, right?
I think it's been like 3 years. The only way I remember my participation, my last participation was, it was the worst timing because it was I think it started a Tuesday or a Monday. I think it started on a Tuesday, and it went all the way through Thursday or something like that. And Vintage actually put out a video inviting people like, hey, if you listen to if you're interested and you're able to pull up some BP and stuff, hit me up. And I was like, holy shit, I'm down. I'm down. And I managed to get myself into, I think it was ERU that he was with at the time. And dude, sure enough, yeah, man, I got to play with a lot of really well experienced players, and dude, that was insane, man. But it was so much fun, just all the coordinating that went into it. And yeah, it was awesome. Super fun. You start to, I think for me, that what really, the impact that it had on me in gaming wise was taking all sorts of details into the, putting them into the equation of trying to succeed as a team. There was a healthy mix of people from different, time zones. So they were the ones that were most active in those certain hours. So the team was always generating a score. I can't remember exactly the point system, so I'll just use a vague example.
Well, the point system was crowns, and
that's
you had
what it was.
Yeah, you basically you got crowns from defending, having lands. Oh, there was like 5 thrones, and you would take your lands that we have around our castles now, and you would basically not sacrifice them, but donate them to one of those thrones, and your Titan would be on there, and the land would now have health based off the Titan and the army you put on there, because that's when the 2-star Ice Titan that buffs some troops was a big deal, because it give you, it's cheap Titan to level up because it's a 2-star, and he would really buff all the Imperials, which would give you a high health pool on your land. And so when people attacked
I never heard of that one.
Yeah, so when people attacked it, and they won per se, it would reduce the health of the land until the land was totally reduced, and it would knock that land out. So different alliances would throw more lands at each throne. Whoever had more lands on that throne controlled the throne. And I want to say every half hour, or maybe it was less than every 15 minutes, something like that.
Yeah.
Whoever would control the throne, that alliance would get a certain amount of crowns for controlling a throne. So you didn't want to just be you couldn't control all the thrones. There's no way any one alliance can control all the thrones. So you guys had to really coordinate. Say, all right, we're going to take control of this one. And if people start hitting there and taking all that, we'll move over here instead, because it makes no sense to have a battle trying to control a throne if someone else is trying to take it. So this goes over here, take over this throne instead. It's a lot like how when I play World of Warcraft and you're playing some of the battlegrounds, there's certain points you can take over, like little zones. And if people come over there, I'm not going to sit here and fight it. It's easier for me just to move somewhere else, take over a different part of the map and get points over there, because it's easier to take it over than it is to defend it,
Yeah.
And
yeah,
that's how Throne Wars was working. But I remember there's a lot of cool strategies, because that's when I had a crap ton of those 2-star dudes after a while, because I was getting ready for the next Throne Wars, and it just never happened. I was like, oh man, dude, all this work I put in these guys to get it going and get ready for the next one. And I still have relics in my inventory for that damn thing. I'm holding on to it, because I just know with my luck, the second I forge those things away, oh hey guys, by the way, Throne Wars is back. I'm like, you bastards.
Yeah, dude. That's crazy.
You just need something
Say it again.
They just need to introduce something new again. Because...
Yeah, but the thing is, though, dude, I feel like they just need to polish up things. And I keep thinking that they always, you know, it's always great that they introduce something new, but, like, it's always, like, it's almost just there, you know, like, it's almost great. And which is nothing bad, it's just, but it's like, don't let it just stay great or good enough for so long, you know what I mean? I think where they really made a huge, you know, hit off the bat, which is perfect, in my opinion, was Conquest, because Conquest was just another game mode, and that was another way to you know, obtain a 4-star Titan. And you know, then I was like, oh, well, you know what? I think what they'll do is that they'll make it so it won't be like a meta attacker, but it'll just be a new Titan that you can pretty much get for free if you put in the work. And unfortunately, over a period of time, it just started becoming crappier and crappier. And now Conquest just feels like it's only enough, it's only worth going for because it's just prestige food and a bunch of useless relics. You know, I think the last time it was a really good event was the Minotaur one, and that's only because the Minotaur Skull is a really good relic. But other than that, I mean, it's just been prestige food all the way. But anyway, so point being is that, yeah, I'm always down for them to introduce stuff, but it's like, I really wish they would just polish it up to kind of like make it even greater and have it still keep evolving and being attractive. Yeah, but anyway, we'll see what they do. I want Throne Wars back. I really hope that they just do something one day and just be like, you know what, we're gonna rock these people's worlds with this crazy event and watch everything go ape shit. But let me see. Christian Woods just quickly wanted to go back to Segment, saying that he has her on the mini account, which is a Castle 18, getting greens for max Castle, not even prestige. Dude, that's the thing with Segment, is that if people go in there overconfident and they're prepared, Segment is no joke. It's just those skeletons become super sticky, man. So I have her on my mini. She's only prestige 1 in a specific build I got, and I'll get greens every so often still from that. I don't have it there, and that's it. I mean, I don't plan to do more with it unless somehow I come across more prestige food. But yeah, man, it's a good, great time. Hey, above below, what's up, man? Jacqueline says, yes, definite need lock function. Sad when you accidentally click and fuse away something significant. Yeah, dude, I know. Super rough. Been there too many times. I don't know who this person is, but I'm really glad that they're online right now. I should give them a shout out, actually. Everybody's watching me rage your PP lands. Thank you for being part of the grinding community. Let's see, who is this? Oh, it's from the Alliance. It's me. Smoky Smoked. Interesting name.
But to go to what you were saying about like where they just want to polish, you know, they should just polish things up. I think what would make that work out well is while they're polishing up the back of the game, right, and like certain things to make it move more smoothly and add in some stuff that we've been looking for, you know, quality of life stuff, right?
Yeah.
They could take those weeks and it's, you know, and I guess in a sense, you know, reskill all these old Titans, or not all, but a lot of the old Titans that we have. Bring them back in and make them a little more relevant so they're not so useless, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and they can even make it to where the events aren't even that expensive. Say, hey guys, just for the next few months, we're going to have these events here. We'll put some cool rewards in. We're reskilling some old Titans, but we really want to work on the back end to make the game smoother so then we can really spring forward, you know, in like, let's say 4 or 5 months from now or something like that. You know,
yeah. Brand
new stuff for you guys. Rather than constantly pumping out brand new Titans every week. It's just more power on top of more power, and it just makes all the old stuff more and more irrelevant to where, what's the point, you know?
Exactly. Because I mean, because of that, I was pretty much so accustomed to never seeing greens on Garrison that I just never really bothered going for the defensive Titans, And I went, dude, I don't know how long, bro. Just never given a crap about the defense. But it wasn't up until not the Dragon Slayers, but up until the War Gods that I was like, okay, they finally got it down. And that's when, I started thinking, they're starting to really revisit certain elements that maybe have gotten neglected, like defense and stuff. I still feel that they've stuck to it with these guys. The Dragon Slayers are not all easy to beat. They all present a really nice challenge. You can get greens with all of them in certain ways, But yeah, man, I think that'd be great. Revisit and clean up, and then also just not always having to be like you're saying, Darth. They don't need to always be pumping up something new every single weekend because unfortunately sometimes if keep up with that pace, it just wears people out, and I don't know. But seeing some old school Titans come back in a reskilled way is pretty fun too, I'd love to see a reskilled Kronos. Oh, dude, Kronos was so sick to attack with. So sick, so much fun.
Even have a regular one.
Say that again?
So I don't even have a normal Kronos, let alone thinking of if they ever did reskill with him.
Yeah, dude, he was a damn good Garrison defender for a little while. Hold on. What the hell?
I am really, really hoping that he's offered in her event.
Yeah,
because
that's
the whole
true.
Greek style Pantheon thing.
Yeah, hold on, guys. I'm about to hit a little bit of an internet hiccup right now. Hold on. It should be fine.
For example, look what they did with Freya, right? I mean, she's an old school OG Titan, and they brought her and turned her into a beast. It's like, why can't they do that with Dracor? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. Freya's. I don't think I've even beaten a Freya. I don't even know what. I just don't have the patience, dude. To figure
And with
it out.
Vixia too, got those cool little ice archers, and she's a lot more deadly than I thought.
Yeah, she's annoying.
I don't got her, but I hate fighting her.
Yeah, and she definitely will chew up your time because of those ice spells, those freeze spells, man. They're ridiculous. And yeah, man, those old school Titans are just so sick to look at, bro. Such a cool art concept. Honestly, for me, if I could definitely pick two Titans that I want them to reskill just because they look so sick, it has to be Oni and Huntress. For sure.
Yeah.
I absolutely, dude, when they were both released, I was like, this has got to be the most beautiful artwork and graphics I've ever seen for any characters. They're just the attention to detail that Huntress has, and obviously Rangers are my favorite class, so that was sick to see. But then Oni, dude, just being able to have he has so much. He walks very smoothly. There's a little bit of that elegance to him when he walks and his entrance, and I thought that was super sick. But my goodness, though, that skill set is just gruesome, dude. Gruesome.
And just for lore's sake, since you got Beowulf now being basically Almiron back in the prequel day, right?
Yeah.
And all that stuff. They skilled Korthan and Almiron and make those. Because Almiron supposedly is the big bad, right? He's the one that shattered the kingdoms and all this stuff. Well, dude, he can't shatter anything right now. If I could crush him with pretty much every Titan in the game.
Yeah. Yeah, man. The fact that he summoned and everything, and the whole skeleton thing, I think that was a cool mix. But they need to really, they could definitely get something out of him. But we'll see. A reskilled Korthan would be pretty interesting. I think that would be, I'd be very curious to see what they could do. I mean, again, great example with Freya. Freya, dude, she's gruesome on defense. Wow, she's wild. those Omega, the whole shield thing, and the fact that she pretty much summons without really having the option to summon it, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the one thing though that is talk about reskilled. What was I gonna say? I'm hoping that next week with the whole Theaters of War being themed Rangers, which honestly I think the only reason it's themed Rangers is because they're gonna offer some Ranger options as the what is it, the pool options or whatever. But I wonder if they're going to revisit the whole synergy thing with the Norse relics, and that could be a reskilled Odin, and then the Bow of the Gods is just like, it has that like that 2 times perk if you apply that onto Odin.
Yeah, but did they fix that on Thor, man? Because last time I checked,
no,
I haven't checked. It's not working. He's not getting 2 times.
Yeah, it's not working. So I think my last stream, Bird, you were on. I think you did some math with us on chat. But pretty much it's off. I don't know what's going on with that, and also his
the damage is not 2 times. It's so instead of like 100%, it's the 200%. But you said it was a total of 500%, right?
Yeah, so it's supposed to be 200 from the relic. It's supposed to be, well, no, right? 2 times.
No, because it was he gets a base 300 lightning spell damage buff, correct?
Yes.
Plus the 200 makes it 500. So you have to take 500 or just make it 5. That's basically what it is. What was the base lightning spell damage?
Let me go right now. I'll pull it up on DOT.
Yeah, because I experimented with lightning spells and like poison spells. Just double check and see, like, hey man, is it doing what's supposed to be doing? It wasn't giving 200%. It was just doing the 100% buff.
Yeah. So lightning storm. We'll just use level 25 as the example. So at level 25, the base stat damage for lightning storm is 39,480.
You times that by 500%, which is equal to 197,400.
Yeah. So is that correct?
That should be correct.
Now, the thing is that Yuki's website is registering that number. I do remember that, but I don't know if it's registering that in-game. It's a lot of damage, though. From just that.
Well, yeah, that's
Well,
200,000.
Yeah.
200,000 lightning.
That's a lot of damage,
crap
dude.
ton.
That's a crap ton. But then the other thing that I'm noticing that I feel, and I do want to open a ticket too, but I just wanted to like run it through people, was I just feel like his invoke isn't working properly, or I don't know if it's if it's called an invoke, but it's the skill where there's like a 50% chance that 15 troops or something like that get hit by lightning storm or lightning bolt. But I never see that go off, unless I'm not paying attention. I don't know if you guys have noticed anything off with that skill.
Well, I heard people say that, some of Beowulf's skills aren't working properly, so I don't know.
That's so annoying.
See, and that goes back to what I was saying, when they have so many freaking skills on top of each other, it's hard to tell what's working and what's not.
Yeah.
Maybe they just need to do a little bit of janitor work and just clean up some stuff.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Sure.
Maybe don't release something new for like the next 2 weeks, bro.
Take
Just
a
give
month
us
off.
put Conquest on a weekend, and then do another reskill or something else on the following weekend. Give yourself an opportunity to just start cleaning up shop little by little, It's important. That way your stuff doesn't burn out. you have less clashes of coding and stuff. Let's see. I mean,
What kind of rangers do you think they'll have for Theaters of War this next week?
That's a good question. Maybe they could have. Maybe they'll have Vixia. No, they won't have Vixia.
If they had Vixia, I'd totally pick her up. If
Yeah, I would too. I would totally.
So
maybe they'll
I
have.
imagine it'll probably be like an Artemis again.
Maybe.
And they would have said poison.
Just trying to think what I mean. Well, I'm curious.
It'll be Hachi just to mess with people.
Probably, right?
But it's way more expensive.
Here's your
than the
Hachi that you guys all
standard,
petitioned for.
Theaters of War. It's like, here you can get Hachi for 70 Relics of War instead of 40.
Mm-hmm.
That would be bad. It's probably not even funny to joke about.
I don't know.
Too soon.
Yeah, we'll just have to wait. We'll save that one for next stream.
So I do admit that a lot of... Oh, you go first.
Yeah. Legion says that Freya is arguably better than Beowulf. I mean, from the sounds of it, just from what I hear from people, yeah. Because you can still... I mean, I'm sure people are still getting greens with Freya. Legion's Poseidon needs a reskill also. Dude, Poseidon, Jesus, man. He was, again, another great looking Titan. Super cool concept art. It's everything for it, but skills, man, just lacking. All Titans need a reskill. Absolutely. Everything before Zabava needs a reskill. To be able to put up with that amount of damage you're getting put out there.
Depending on how long this game lasts, they could probably get around to it.
Yeah, well, I mean, they said that this game isn't going anywhere anytime soon. I totally believe that, too.
If I can keep playing this game for another 2 to 3 years minimum, I'd be pretty content.
Yeah.
Because I've only been playing this game for like a year now, a little over a year.
Yeah, and you're doing great, bro. I mean, you're castle level 23 in under a year. That's ridiculous. It's taken me 4 years just to even get the max, dude. At your rate, you'll probably be done by like what, maybe castle 20.
Probably end of summer.
End of summer? No, probably a little longer, bro. Probably the start of fall. End of summer into fall. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I think so. Well, at least building wise, and then your troops will probably just take a little while after that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fun though. Yeah, dude. It was so weird to finally click, like complete, to skip like the upgrade on the last like 5 minutes on my last like farm. I was like, dude, oh my god,
Actually,
it's so crazy.
I believe it's actually 10 minutes, so you can get it for free.
Oh, I just got used to seeing 5 all the time, so I just waited till it said 5 minutes. I didn't even notice it. But yeah, I was like, you know what? I'll skip it. It's the last upgrade. Boom. Yeah, that was it, man. Halfway done with completing the game. I wonder how many... Oh, let me see. Hold on. I want to see how many Titans I got. Oh, never mind. I think I'm only missing like 10 or something like that.
How many do they have in the game?
I have collected. Let me see. I mean, yeah, 176 out of 189. Ooh.
I think I'm at like 140 something.
Okay, I need to grab water. I'm gonna let this auto battle go, and I will be back in about 10 seconds.
Yes, 142 out of 189. I still got a ways to go. Oh, well. He's away. Anyone chatting right now?
Ote. Legion said that maybe Odin will be offered. in that theaters. Well, if it is Odin that's offered in the theaters, and we know that obviously my little offer. Huh?
Oh, sorry, no. I just got smashed by a rock. Sorry. Keep going.
I was like,
So
oh man,
if
the
they
dog
did
got to his phone.
For Bow of the Gods.
Wait.
What would they actually
Hmm?
buff though? Because if
I think it would be Titan damage and then the troop armor piercing. I would get doubled. They wouldn't double the
because it's Titan
defensive.
damage, all troop resist against all troop resist against all elements go from 40 to 80. Yeah, there's no way they do that.
Yeah, they wouldn't do that.
Maybe bump it to maybe like 60 tops, but there's no way in hell they would go to 80.
Yeah. What's going on with this? Let me reset this. I mean, what the fuck? Why is it not able to? What are you doing? Come on, YouTube. You're fine. Hold on. I gotta wait for this thing. Are you guys wait? I don't know if you guys are seeing the stream, but are you guys seeing any issues with it?
With the stream, no, I'm not watching it, but your voice is like cracking out and in.
There is something up with the incident.
No, stream's fine, but again, yeah, it's a little bit of choppy voice. Kind of going all robot on us.
Let's see. Okay, hopefully this little adjustment I just made should help out.
Bro, how long do you plan on staying up tonight?
I don't know. I am a little tired, but probably like another hour. I just want to make sure I can at least get to, shoot, how much do I need to get to?
That works for me.
But at least I can get to 5,300. That's what I'm shooting for every day. But I'm at 3K right now, so I don't think I'll be able to make it all the way up there right now. But at least for tomorrow, I'm really stoked because I got 2 hours at work that I have nothing going on, and I'm gonna grind a boatload of souls. So at least I could if I don't have what my daily min met today, I could at least probably complete that and get a little bit and get a good head start. Just plow through to some souls to some battles and get some souls. But yeah, anyway, we'll see. Probably like another hour. If it gets super dead, then obviously I'll just end the stream. Yeah, I don't know. I'd be super stoked if they reskilled Odin into something legit, like they did with Thor. Thor, I think, is phenomenal. I don't think they would need to do anything that would need to overshadow Thor, but I mean at least bring him up to speed, because because this would if it's Odin again, this would be its third read skill, and the first one was pretty terrible, and the second one was just as bad. But I think with the Odin thing is that he had a little bit of a faster fire rate for a ranger and a wider splash area, so he was able to cover more ground with each hit. But other than that, his troop skills are kind of ridiculous.
Mind of Valkyrie getting reskilled.
Yeah, Valkyrie was pretty cool. Yeah.
She was actually my second 4-star. I got so Calvarax was my first one. I got that during the first anniversary event I got because of when I first started. So I got pretty lucky there. I think I've told you that before. And then I what was it? I had a few of those Titan tokens saved, and this is before I knew what the heck I was doing. And they had Valkyrie offered. I don't remember. I think it might have been during that 3 times Titan drop rate or whatever.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And I happened to get her, which I was really happy about. The only other time I think I've gotten a 4-star drop through that was a Wukong. That's about it.
Wukong. Damn, he's been around for a while. Okay, well that's loading. I'm gonna go see.
They never did a Chinese New Year Titan, did they, this year?
No, what was that?
They didn't do a Chinese New Year Titan like they did with like Jinshu and all that stuff. You know, like Year of the Rat and all that stuff.
What was this year's? I mean, 2020s. Wasn't that the Year of the Rat?
Well, I'm talking about what would have been this
Oh.
year, like this December or whatever.
Not December. It's I think February or whatever it is.
Or February. I don't know. Maybe I'm totally wrong here. I'm just spouting nonsense.
Yeah, I don't think they did do. I don't think they did a brand new. I'm trying to think. Oh wait, what was the year today? What was the year? I'm trying to think what year it was.
Wasn't it a reskilled Pigsy? Before Hachi?
Think so.
Right? Dude, it feels like it's been so long, man. I can't even keep track of time. But I could have sworn that 2020 was the Year of the Pig, and it was where they reskilled Pigsy and made him like, you know, he pretty much started saving, you know, defense in the game. I can't remember, dude.
They need, you know, there's when I eventually just do live streams again, hopefully, and they just talk with us more because we don't need our Q&As. They should do another fan creation type.
Yes, I a bajillion% agree with that. I thought that was so cool, dude. The fact that they got people involved into that, just the fact that people just even participated was cool. It's just interesting that what they went with, you know, the whole chicken foot looking thing. But
Yeah.
But honestly, dude, yeah, still to this day, it's still one of the greatest relics out there, man. It's always a good one to have, and even just one is enough. But I would love to have another 3. Slap on those pretty good, you know, VP lands and stuff.
Oh wait, weren't you willing to say you wanted target practice from this last event?
No,
someone
not
else?
me. I think that's ZALON.
I was gonna say I got it on my freaking mini, dude. I was like, of course I get target practice here.
Got it on the mini.
Yeah,
That's too
What's
funny.
target practice give you?
it's some archer stuff. Yeah, I think it's like Omega Archers something, and then man, I'm right here in front of me. I have to pull it up some other time. Doing something else on my screen here, I can't get to it. But yeah, it's like Archer. Oh, and it buffs Spearman resist. I think all elemental resist or melee resist or something like that for Spearman.
Oh shoot!
So that's why I think ZALON wanted it, was not for the archers so much, but for the spearmen. But you know, I mean, with Beowulf doing archers and spearmen, the only skill that was wasted was the Omega, the very first skill, because obviously there's no Omegas.
Yeah, target practice. I think that was that's another example of a relic that they released in order to encourage people to like want to participate for a re-release. I think that was released for Cerberus, right? I'm sorry if I'm repeating someone. But yeah.
I don't know when target practice ever came out.
Yeah, it was. I think it was on when Cerberus was put out. for a conquest a while back, and target practice was in the rewards. Yeah, dude, I'm ready for another conquest, man. I got some stuff I need to level.
I could wait an extra week. Like, I finished like the past like 5 or 6 conquests we've had, so I'm like, I can wait a little bit longer.
Yeah.
As much as I need to level my stuff up, I'm just like, let's tone it down just a little. Maybe do like the Years of War, and then maybe do another raid or get assault up in here.
You know, that's the one thing I've also been like wondering is like why we haven't gotten a raid boss in a while. You know, do you think they're gonna plan something big for raid boss? Ooh.
Everyone wanting a dragon to show up.
That's what I was thinking, dude. I didn't want to be the first one to say it though. I would be so stoked if they had like a dragon show up. Dragonator.
They have all these dragon skulls and the eggs and all this other stuff. I think they're gonna have to introduce it some way. And
Yeah.
I call them dragon slayers anyway.
Yeah. But then here's the other one. Yeah, I will say this. Someone in a chat a while back said that it was also a little bit. I would be a little bit. What's the word? Irresponsible for us to assume that just because they just have a theme. Just because it's a theme doesn't mean that they have to, you know, release dragons, even though we want them to. Because apparently their word beta or alpha or what is it? Not beta or beta testing for that. And there's like some footage out there. But
They're like too technically challenging for like people's phones. I mean,
that's a lie, dude.
I'm gonna say most people, like, the lowest I'm on right now is an 8, and I imagine most people are on like a 10 or higher.
Nah, dude, I was using an 8 plus to stream with this game for like the first chunk of my time streaming. And the only reason I got the 12 or the newer one is because there was a ridiculously huge discount for it. So I was like, might as well upgrade. I didn't really need to. I would have still kept my old phone. But I mean, there are people playing on some like pretty ancient devices, and they're barely holding on. But they say that, you know, by updating a lot of things, a lot of people would not be able to access the game. And I think that's really fair for them to do, but I don't know, man. Legion says that Odin needs a meat shield. Spearmen, yeah, dude. Spearmen are the best meat shields. I feel like I wish they would just add another defensive troop that could be serve as a meat shield and not just always have, you know, them just always have spearmen as the only meat shield. But I don't know.
We need a monstrous militia character. Someone that just steamrolls everything.
Yeah.
That'd be
Did you ever play with Dionysus, Bird?
Yep, I got him maxed.
Yeah,
I used him for a very long time.
Really? I heard nothing but that. I didn't get to. I never caught. Never was
Actually
able
got
to
him during
grab
your
one.
conquest.
Oh, dude, yeah. When I finally got him, which was like, dude, it was probably like maybe almost a year after he was even the meta that I finally got a copy of him, and I'm still having fun with him. Not a year, maybe like 6 months, I'll say. And you know, his time was already way over. But dude, even after that, I was still having a good time playing with him, and he was my go-to for a long time. Not a long time, but my go-to for raid boss, because you know, he buffs up the archers, so I would use him and the Omegas as a meat shield, and then the archers would just you know, just obliterate the raid boss. But yeah, Dionysus was great, man. I think it was ZALON. I forget who it was, but I'll just say for now, I think it was ZALON that threw out the idea of it possibly being a physical ranger buffing militia, because that's the second to last class that doesn't have a dragon slayer for it. So Envious says, well, from that video leak a while back where it shows a dragon summon spell, what if next lineup is dragon summoners? Dragon summoners? That video? Yeah, dude. I mean, it is possible. They introduced large maps and didn't really give us a good explanation as to why. I think those maps are terrible. Because,
Well, they're cool, but they're terrible for fast rating.
Yeah. I've never even attacked one of those in, like, a fully defended one. But, like, the thing is that, like, there's only one spawn point. So it's like, if they would maybe... I feel like those maps would be much more relevant or useful on defense if the spawn points were were in different sections of the map. Because now time is not on your side because you gotta hurry up and raid and stuff. Maybe they could consider introducing that in the future. But if you're gonna have a spawn point all the way in the far corner, I'm gonna just put a bunch of spells over there and just slowly chew away your troops. So I don't know.
Well, they'll probably never let us just design how we want to have our defense set up.
Dude.
Because, you can have your garrison, and they randomly have, like, 2 Panthers and 2 Imperials, but you're building nothing but, like, I don't know, Goliaths on your garrison or something like that. And I'm like, okay, well, can I at least, move them around how I want to have, like, a good formation? Nope. Can't do that.
Yeah, because, I mean, that would be, again, not only would it be fun, but it would be in much more control of our setups and stuff, dude. Just the ability to be able to add, a different twist to the defense. Christian Wood says, you be nice finish plus with Lion Pelt and Banner of War and Staff of Earth in one event. Dude, that would be fucking crazy. Everyone would go bonkers. That's what they need though, dude. They really do need to have an event where, like, they just do put a bunch of useful stuff and just let everybody just go crazy. And just, like, push and grind the souls. By element, the dragon spit fire, ice, etc. Yeah.
Fire, ice, poison,
But
dragon, earth dragon.
If that's a spell, I wonder if it would... well, if it's a spell, then obviously it would trigger a lot of those old skills that, are sensitive to summoning. So... I mean, that'd be interesting. Make those 3 relics available at 25k. I think that's great, dude. I'd hella go for that event for sure. Kidding me? 25k and I can get Lion Pelt, Banner of War, Staff of Earth. Yep, I'd do it.
Just need more defensive relics.
Yep. Let's see, we're about 4 minutes shy of the second hour. I'm gonna start probably wrapping up in about maybe 15 minutes. Try to push through these portal stones before I call it a night.
You finishing this one?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm skipping.
Yeah. How you doing, OJ?
Up.
Just getting ready to go to work.
Yep. As usual.
Nice, man. But yeah, man, I don't have Tengu. Definitely want to snag a copy of him. I'm actually really curious and interested in the last relic, and then I also want the DGs as always. So I'll just be grinding this one this weekend. It's not too. It's a little on the lighter grind too, because as long as I hit like around 5,300 souls, the event's pretty much done by Sunday. So it'll be cool. It'll be cool.
I don't have Tengu either. I just can't do it.
Yeah.
Doing the event just for the one relic or the one titan. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Really want that skull, but I'm not doing it just for that.
Yeah. Yeah, I just feel like that would be a good relic to use on, definitely on Tarhuns, obviously. But I feel you can get a lot out of it if you use it on Ares. I still like to raid with Ares every so often. He's got a really good,
So
set
I
of
just
skills
remembered,
with Spearman.
I might have missed the stream if anyone had one, or he might have said something. Pisces, how many raids did you do over that whole week? Did you get your 7K?
He went over it by a lot.
Oh my gosh!
He got like
how many did you get?
8,500. And what happened was, dude, he set up records, dude. It was pretty intense.
Did you take a screenshot of it?
Yeah, he posted some updates, end of day videos, just to kind of let everybody know where he's at. So before he went into it, I think it was Sunday. Before he went into it, he pulled an Axis of War. He pulled the DG, pulled it DG, and then got the Axis of War. So he was super ecstatic about it. And then from there, we had that solo event that started on Monday, and he ended up placing 16th from so many raids. Then went into the weekend event, and I believe finished and got the event completed, and went up to I think like 45,000 souls.
That's correct.
By Saturday. Then he had his celebration stream on Sunday. Fucking took Beowulf from level 1 to 60 on just XP potions. Because he just accumulated, enough to open a store.
A 5-star for 24 stars, over 33 stars, and around 72 stars at the time.
Yeah, dude.
I really hope they acknowledge how many battles you did.
8,500 battles, 25 million VP.
Could have done 500 more. Could have gotten to 9K.
I didn't have the gems for it.
You're lazy, dude.
Next time you do it, you gotta do all VP.
No.
Try to do 100 million VP.
Dude, that would be crazy. Yeah, so what was it? Pisces maxed out. What was it? Hold on, let me see if I can get it right. He maxed out 2 progenitors, Mahaha. And then just because of all the Titan drops, he just had to put it into Ulrich. and I feel like and then you max Beowulf at the same time.
So I took the first progenitor from 46 to 60. I took the second one from 1 to 31 using some bottles and titans, and then from 31 to 60 through raids. I took a Mahaha from 44 to 60. I took Ulrich from 49 to 60 through titan drops. Took Beowulf from 1 to 60 in less than 70 battles, thanks to those experience bottles. And I also took another titan from 49 to 55.
Damn, dude.
That's insane.
That's wild.
I have literally 5 titans left to work on, and one of it's almost maxed, so I'm almost down to 4 titans.
And then your current collection of 4 stars would all be maxed?
All the ones that I'm keeping. I have like 14 prestige titans, but other than that.
How do your eyes feel?
They feel fine.
Oh my god, I'd be blind.
Well,
All that blue light.
I made sure to take naps throughout the day so I wouldn't get too much headaches.
Yeah, but I think what really helped you out, bro, because I remember, you had a challenge earlier or some point in 2020. I think you were just power grinding an event with no booster titan, and you were like pretty beat up off that one. But I felt like because you put yourself in a proper sleep schedule, like it really helped you out, man.
My previous challenge was it was originally a 40,000, but it turned into 50,000 pure grind. I used the 1.4 boost titan, so it's not like I was difficult. But for that, I did 3,600 battles in 3 days. And for the week I just recently did, my highest day was 1,500 battles.
Wowza. That's
Yep,
wild, man.
I've already got questions of what's my next challenge.
Yeah, it's good content, man. Good content, bro. Let's see. Christian Wood said, make those 3 relics available at 25k so you can get the Warriors Ring after this event. Yeah. The land maps are better than my castle map. I have a short castle map. That sucks. Yeah, dude. That's also something else that I noticed especially this week, because I've been hitting garrisons more often just because I want to get really good at that. And bumping into a lot of the Dragon Slayers, even Ingura has that issue where she'll just freeze and not do anything, and those are the only ones I managed to beat because of it.
That's how my garrison is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got the short map, and everyone that hit my garrison this week said my Titan just stands there.
Yeah.
Welcome to my world.
Sucks.
Yeah, because
Well, mine's a Rostam, so that aura would have been good. But of course, no. The Titan does 10 steps and then doesn't move the entire game.
Yeah, dude.
Unless you
Same exact.
Yeah, that's terrible.
I mailed support and I have got nothing back.
It's been in the game for years. They haven't changed it once.
Well, what's weird is I never had that before. Now, recently I do.
Yeah, it's funny because I feel like the map changes depending on what Titan you put on defense.
Okay.
But it's all completely random, and as you change the Titan, the map changes.
Huh.
I think it's more to do with just the map.
I don't know. But I just know the fact that, I have that map, and that's the map my Rostam's on. So.
Yeah, dude.
I took off my prestige. I took off my prestige 4 because I knew, the aura was useless. So I took off the prestige 4, just threw on the prestige 1, and then I used the prestige 4 for attacking. Because his aura would actually be useful for attacking.
Yeah, Legion brings up a good point. I know they want variety, but everyone needs to have the long one. He refers to the map. It's better for most of the new Titans. Yeah, the long map is brutal, dude, to constantly be raiding just because you gotta go all the way to the other end, you know?
It's not the size of the map that counts.
I was waiting for someone to react, dude. I was just waiting. But, yeah, dude, but I just found it so ridiculous, too, because, you know, like you guys were saying, I had not noticed, you know, what that was like until, like, I started hitting those garrisons this week. And, yeah, dude, like, you see Iangura take a couple steps, and she just stops moving, and the aura just ticks away, and I don't know, it's just weird, man. Just I hope they address it. Any devs are out there listening, you guys, please address that map issue. It's really important. But then we also don't know if you guys are listening to us, if you guys don't post anything on that blog.
It's not a map issue, it's the map itself. It's not like it's not designed to that. On that specific map, it's designed to stop.
Yeah, it's just that single map.
Yeah, go back to the original Ranger meta. There was that single map that the Titan would not move at all. And you would be happy because then the Titan couldn't come after you and you didn't have to deal with it until you were ready for it.
Wow.
It's like that map, but it's been throughout all this time. You would think they do, but they haven't. For all these years, they haven't done it, so.
Well, yeah, it's expected. It's a lot of work.
Maybe they should just rework all castle maps. I mean, it's your garrison. They should make it look more like it's defended. You know, like have a bit more walls and mazes to kind of like maneuver around, or some shit like that.
Well, here's the thing. You know, your garrison is supposed to be your best defense. You know, and then you get these maps where your Titans don't even move. It's like, how is that your best defense?
Yeah.
It should be like after every 5 battles, attacks your garrison gets and changes the map. That'd keep it real interesting.
That's a really good way to that's a really cool idea.
Because then people wouldn't know what to expect. You just give the game a little more challenge.
Yeah. Or maybe, yeah, I mean, or, because I think, you know, for example, that brings me to, for example, I don't know if anybody here, anybody listening, you know, I'm sure some people do, but shooter games, I've noticed that they'll have this thing for someone who's like, for example, I suck at shooters, so after like 5 consecutive deaths, this game will make it so I have like this invincible like timer on me, so I'm able to actually get in maybe like a kill, but you have like I think like 10 seconds before it actually goes away. But I'm just thinking like, okay, well, what if my garrison gets hit like 5 times in a row, and then in order to kind of compensate for that consistent loss, what if maybe like there's a health multiplier, so my garrison maybe will get like a 2x health boost just to maybe help get a green. I think that would be pretty cool. Maybe a relic to present better. Anything could, yeah, anything.
They just need to allow us to pick our troops that are on defense. That would really help in itself.
Yeah, especially if it's one of the biggest maps you got.
Yeah, Vintage went on about that many times before.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you can do lands where they have troops that you can use, you know. Sure, you have to find the land first, but then once you do, ta-da, it's even better than your garrison.
Yeah.
Or give us the option to pick our map on the garrison. It can't be that, you know, that hard to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Beginning of the season, give us an 8-map option. Here's your choice. Pick it, and there you go.
Well, here's the thing. What if everyone picked a single map and it just ends up like that? Wouldn't it be kind of boring?
Well, I
it'd
mean,
be the people's choice. I mean, it'd be at your own fault.
yeah. No, I think you should be allowed to change it though too. I mean, if you're allowed to put in any kind of Titan you want a defense, add that element in there too. So maybe if that map isn't working for that Titan, I can at least go back and maybe, purchase a new map or something like that. You know what I mean? And you just
And
have
like,
it there.
each map's better designed for, say, Rangers versus Berserkers or
Yeah.
Guardians. And then if you go back to what we were talking about earlier with the different, elemental maps, you
Yeah.
have, more poison stuff on the ground.
Exactly. Yeah, because then, for example,
Well-
and then you could have different buffs, maybe even enhance it, not just because you're a Void Titan, you're gonna get a Void, style map. But I think it's just so much room for creativity with this game.
That would
So many options.
require a lot of effort, I imagine, on their part to rework a lot of the code. I mean, I'm just I don't want to be super cynical, they listen to us every once in a while, but a lot of times I feel like they're just like, they play our game regardless. We don't have to do this.
Yeah. It's a good game, man. It's a good game. Good game. Yeah. I'm gonna
Just need
get a couple more fights, probably got 4 more. Whew. Man, I'm starting to crash hard. I'm gonna get some sleep. We got a long day tomorrow. But beforehand, I just want to thank everybody for making time. OJ, always good to hear from you. Darth and Bird. Pisces, always a pleasure. You guys have you guys on these late night streams.
Yeah, man.
But,
Thanks for having it.
hell yeah, man. It's fun. It's nice. I'm glad that my Thursdays are stable now. I was concerned because it was either going to be skipped around days, but it's nice to have settled on at least one day a week.
So what days are you doing? You're doing strictly Thursdays now?
Yeah, from now on for sure Thursdays. I kept trying to push myself to do something on the weekend, but you have to do family
so we
time.
lost the Tuesdays.
And for now, yeah, Tuesdays I'm not going to be able to make it. Just schedule change. But but yeah, man. So we'll do. But the thing with me is that I want to make it so that if I am going to stream on Thursdays for the event grind, for the event start, I want to start early, so I can at least get a good healthy start for the weekend, and also just I might as well make it worth it to stream and just have a good night, like I don't know, maybe like a 3-hour thing, 4 or 5 hour thing, but just gotta still kind of it's scheduling. It's not easy, dude.
Yeah, since I can almost finish an event in a single day.
You know. Dude, seriously.
I can't even imagine
Crazy,
doing
dude.
that.
Yeah, but dude,
I
that's
mean-
so crazy though. Think how crazy it is. Either you drop like $100-something bucks for one event and get it smashed out and with boosters, or again, it's all about the time, really. But the grind just pays off way more in the end, dude. It really does. All those battles he's getting and all those drops, dude, all the stuff's gonna stay current. You don't have to worry about. You don't have to always reprioritize. That's the thing, dude. People need to grind this in this game more often, dude. Like,
Yeah,
You
I think I maxed 17 relics, maybe more.
God,
I actually just lost count, so I just gave up.
yeah.
At some point, I was like, "Oh, I maxed so many." I was like, "You know what? Screw it. I'm not counting this. I'm just going."
Yeah.
I think on average I probably only do about 400 or 500 battles a week.
That's still a healthy
Yeah, I'm
amount,
at-
bro. That's still pretty active.
Yeah, I maxed all the relics from the Beowulf event that week, and I was just like scrolling through my thing. I'm like, "What relics can I work on? What relics can I work on?"
Yeah.
I'm sitting at 360 right now, so should be at like
Nice.
400 something by the end of the week.
Yeah.
Oh, So I did finally get a Horn of Infernus.
Oh, you didn't have that one?
No,
Yeah,
I
relic.
never had it.
Oh, okay.
I got it from the
Awesome.
pools the other day.
Ooh.
So
Yeah,
what
I
did
pulled.
you get, Pisces?
I pulled a Krampus, a Frigg, a Horn of Infernus, a Labras, which I have 2 already, and a Toxic of Strength, so I had 2 of those already, so
You know, did
2
everyone
were
get a
waste,
Krampus?
3 were good.
Those altars were awesome.
Right?
Yeah, I finally got
I-
Zabava to Prestige 7.
Nice.
I pulled a Hachi, and then I pulled a Ares.
Oh. I'm so jealous, dude.
I
would've
could
lo-
not believe it. I'm like, what?
Oh, give it another 6 months, and then we'll have the Dragon Slayers will probably be in there, just like the War Gods were.
That'd be cool. Yeah. You know, talking about
I'm
Dragon
gonna love
Slayers, I wonder if they're ever gonna release Sabava, and without it being like irrelevant, because you know there's something else bigger and greater coming out soon. That's gonna like step on
Wait.
Sabava, unfortunately.
Hopefully not too
So,
soon.
so you're kind of saying that you're expecting it to just be like another meta wipe? Is that what
No,
you're
I don't
saying?
think. Honestly, I don't know why, but I feel pretty confident that they won't. I don't think they're gonna wipe what they did before. I think that they'll definitely tread carefully, moving forward.
I don't know. I kind of
No.
expect them to do it though.
But yeah, I think
It's better to prepare for the worst
yeah.
than to hope. It's prepare for the worst, hope for the best. That's the best model to go by.
Yeah, and I, the one common thing is that a lot of us, I feel it's safe to say, play this game because there's a really good community behind the game. So I feel that with these meta wipes, it's unfortunate, but it just promotes me to redirect the way I'm going to invest in this game, and just find a different way to to have fun. And if that means that I'm going to just consistently grind events, just so my whatever I decide to put into the game is reduced and it's much, I would say, in a much healthier scale, then fine. I'll skip events if it means that too. I'm not gonna be meta chasing if this happens again. But I also don't want to be able to quit the game because I still enjoy just having relics to level and just battles and garrisons to hit and stuff. So, but yeah, we'll
Just
see.
noticed. I was just skimming through some of my, relics I had in my inventory. And I guess I got a cockerel pendant from one of those polls. I don't even remember getting a second one,
That's a good one.
but I guess I have 2 now.
It's a
Did you
great
do
relic.
the
No, I just-
finish
I-
plus event the other time?
No, I think I only went to the Titan during that one. I don't think I
I
went.
thought you got a pop. Wait, which Titan? Are you talking about the first,
the
second,
first
and
one.
third? Oh, okay.
I think I went that far. Hold on. What was the
Yeah.
finish plus one?
Venom Tusk was the first one of that finish plus.
Damn,
Open
man,
Tar was
Tusk.
second.
I wish that guy got reskilled like Flamehide did. He would have been so much fun to grind with, just the poison spell buffs. Ooh, baby.
Cool looking Titan too.
Yeah, he's
Oh
fucking
wait,
wicked.
Flame
Dude.
High got reskilled.
Yeah, he got reskilled with Flamehide and
Oh,
and Snowgore.
Snowgore.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember Snowgore. I just forgot Flame High did.
yeah. All right, y'all. I'm gonna start wrapping up because I'm starting to crash harsh. Bird, Darth, OJ, Pisces, thank you all for joining Discord. Appreciate you guys making the time. Everybody else in chat, thank you all for being here. Let me see. So moving forward, unfortunately, I don't have anything else scheduled or available for stream-wise until next Thursday. I'm definitely going to push to start it earlier so I can get a chunk of people joining at a decent time, and a healthy way to start the weekend grind for whatever we got coming up next weekend. I'm curious to see what they do with that. If it's either going to be a brand new Ranger Titan, maybe not a Dragon Slayer, maybe just a Funzie if they decide to do that, which would be kind of weird. Or maybe a reskilled old school Titan. Like I mentioned before, I'd like to see them revisit the whole synergy thing with the Norse gods, so maybe it could be a properly reskilled Odin and him just buffing Bow of the Gods in a cool way. But we'll see. Other than that, we don't know what's coming up next week. So
yeah,
Except
like Churro said, I did 45,000 on that last souls on that last event last week. You know, that's only using 10 souls per battle. That was the one you were talking about, right?
believe so.
Yeah. Because I know for sure I probably hit over 60,000 if I would have done it. A boost Titan for that.
Probably, dude. Yeah. Crazy. Good numbers, man. That's one healthy account. But anyway, everybody else have a great night. Please, guys, as always, make sure you guys are wearing your masks. Stay clean and proactive. Shit's getting crazy out there. But yeah, we'll catch you guys in the next stream. Peace out.
See you, man.
See ya.